Hello everybody, welcome to the math session. We are going to deal with angles in this session.
Sir, is it angle or angel?
The spelling of angle may look like the spelling of angel, but they are different. Do not be confused. There is one more word which sounds like angle. Can you guess it? Yeah, that word is ankle, which is a part of the body. Let's get back to our topic, angle.
Sir, what is an angle?
It is a space between two intersecting lines or surfaces at or close to the point where they meet. Let's look at the GIF. The space created between the ray RS and the ray RT is called an angle.
Sir, how do we measure it?
We can measure it using a protractor. The unit used for measuring the angle is degree. For example, 30 degrees, 60 degrees, 45 degrees and 90 degrees.
Do angles have different names?
You're right. Let's learn them one by one. Number 1. Acute angle. An angle whose measure is less than 90 degrees is an acute angle. The angle of 30 degrees is an acute angle. The angle of 45 degrees is an acute angle. The angle of 68 degrees is an acute angle. The angle of 50 degrees is an acute angle. Number 2. Right angle. The angle of 90 degrees is the right angle. Number 3. Obtuse angle. An angle whose measure is more than 90 degrees and less than 180 degrees is an obtuse angle. The angle of 95 degrees is an obtuse angle. The angle of 100 degrees is an obtuse angle. The angle of 150 degrees is an obtuse angle. The angle of 179 degrees is an obtuse angle. Number 4. Straight angle. The angle of 180 degrees is the straight angle. Number 5. Reflex angle. An angle whose measure is greater than 180 degrees and less than 360 degrees is a reflex angle. The angle of 185 degrees is a reflex angle. The angle of 200 degrees is a reflex angle. The angle of 300 degrees is a reflex angle. The angle of 358 degrees is a reflex angle.
Is there any measure of angle more than 360 degree?
In two-dimensional figures, we have angles measuring up to 360 degrees. But it measures more than 360 degrees in trigonometry. Also, the values are repeated as it is circular in pattern. Let's now deal with the relations between the angles. Number 1. Complementary angles. The angle of 40 degrees and the angle of 50 degrees are called complementary angles because their sum is equal to 90 degrees. 45 degrees plus 45 degrees is equal to 90 degrees. So the angles of 45 degrees each are complementary angles. 30 degrees plus 60 degrees is equal to 90 degrees. So the angles of 30 degrees and the angle of 60 degrees are complementary angles. 25 degrees plus 65 degrees is equal to 90 degrees. So the angle of 25 degrees and the angle of 65 degrees are complementary angles.
Sir, 17 degree and 73 degree, are they complementary angles?
You're right. Well done. Number 2. Supplementary angles. The angle of 100 degrees and the angle of 80 degrees are called supplementary angles because their sum is equal to 180 degrees. 90 degrees plus 90 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. So the two angles of 90 degrees each are supplementary angles. 130 degrees plus 50 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. So the angle of 130 degrees and the angle of 50 degrees are supplementary angles. 125 degrees plus 55 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. So the angle of 125 degrees and the angle of 55 degrees are supplementary angles. Number 3. Vertical angles. As you can see it in the GIF, the angles in green color have the common vertex O and the common lines AB and CD. This pair of angles is called vertical angles. Similarly, the angles in yellow color have the common vertex O and the common lines AB and CD. This pair of angles is called vertical angles. The interesting fact is that they are equal in measure. Number 4. Linear pair. It's a pair of adjacent angles formed when two lines intersect. The sum of these two angles is always 180 degrees.
Sir, is that all?
No, there is something more. I need to introduce the concepts of parallel lines and transversal now. Parallel lines. The lines which do not meet in a plane are called parallel lines. The distance between two parallel lines is constant. Transversal. It's a line that passes through two lines in the same plane at two distinct points. You can see two parallel lines AB and CD in the GIF. The line XY is a transversal. It meets the line AB at P and the line CD at Q. When a transversal passes through a pair of parallel lines, many pairs of angles are formed. Number 1. Alternate interior angles. As you can see it in the GIF, there are 4 interior angles present on the either side of the transversal. The angle in yellow color and the angle in green color are called alternate interior angles. Also, the angle in blue color and the angle in pink color are called alternate interior angles. The interesting fact is that the alternate interior angles are equal in measure. Number 2. Alternate exterior angles. As you can see it in the GIF, there are 4 exterior angles present on the either side of the transversal. The angles in green color are called alternate exterior angles. Also, the angles in blue color are called alternate exterior angles. As you expect, the alternate exterior angles are equal in measure. Number 3. Corresponding angles. As you can see it in the GIF, the angles which are present in similar positions are known as corresponding angles. Certainly, the corresponding angles are equal in measure. I hope you haven't become tired of angles.
No, sir. You have opened our eyes to various facts.
Thank you. We have just a concept to be learnt. Positive angles and negative angles. If the angles are measured in a counterclockwise direction, they are called positive angles. If the angles are measured in a clockwise direction, they are called negative angles. We have come to the end of this session. Thank you for learning from us.